줄거리 요약을 해드리자면은, 네, 저는 어 대장장이 아들로 태어났습니다. 대장장이 아들로 태어났는데 이제 놀고 먹고 있다가 이제 아버지의 가업을 받기 위해서 이렇게 좀 가업을 믿고 이제 그냥 백수처럼 보내다가 아 이제 좀 일 좀 배워야지 하면서 이렇게 하는데 중간에 갑자기 그러니까 주인공이 사는 마을에 오랑캐가 쳐들어옵니다. 오랑캐가 쳐들어와가지고 부모님을 부모님이 돌아가시고 그 오랑캐 때문에 부모님을 돌아가시고 이제 그 오랑캐한테 복수를 하기 위해 지금 여러 심부름도 하면서 지금 지내고 있는 상황이고요. 그래서 결국 어떤 사건을 해결하기 위해서 사건을 이제 조사를 하던 와중에 이 사건이 그런 단순한 사건이 아닌 거를 깨닫고 이게 뒤에 더 뭐라 해야 되지? 더 큰 인물이 그 관련이 돼 있다는 거를 알고 이제 더 깊게 파기 위해서 이제 지금 수도원까지 잡임을 했거든요. 이제 수도원생입니다. 오케이. 잠깐만. 사적인 공간이라고? 여기 내 공간인데? 나 여기 가자. 나 이제 어디 가야 되는 거지? 어,
Talk to me, brother.
여쭤보고 싶은
I'd
게
like
있어.
to ask you something about the monastery.
나 밥 먹어야 되거든요. 밥을 어디서 먹더라? 밥이 여기였나?
to govern his disciples with a twofold teaching. That is to say, he should show them all that is good and holy, by his deeds even more than by his words.
여기다 밥
Expounding the
먹는 건가?
Lord's commandments in words to the intelligent among his disciples, but demonstrating the divine precepts
그냥 앉아서 먹으면 되는 건가?
to those of harder hearts and ruder
밥
minds.
좀 먹을게요.
Abbot should always remember what he is and what he is called, and should know that to
잘
whom
먹겠습니다.
more is committed, from him more is required. Let him make no distinction of persons in the monastery. Let him not
수도사.
love one more than another, unless it be one whom he finds better.
저분 계속 말씀하시는데 그냥
in
먹고 있네.
obedience. And let him
라디오인가?
not shut his eyes to the faults of offenders.
Praise be to
but
Christ, brother.
Since he has the authority, let him cut out those faults.
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery.
As they begin to appear.
Who's in charge of things around here?
Remembering
Abbot Peter is the administrator of the monastery.
피터
but you
수도원장.
won't see him. He's always traveling, and on top of that, he's old and infirm. Perhaps the good Lord will bless him with many more years of life.
And what happens when the old abbot dies?
Then we elect a new one.
curb at the very beginning of the ill.
Are there
후보는
any
있나요?
candidates to be the new abbot?
Yes, there are.
존과 네블레스.
Brothers John and Neverless. Cursed elections. Since the brothers began talking about them, there's only been strife in the monastery. On one side are brothers who'd like to see John as abbot, on the other those who support Neverless. And they seem to be capable of fighting about it forever.
존에 대해서 알려주십시오.
John is a Circator and the oldest brother here. It would be only natural if he took the crozier from Peter. He has experience, merit, and composure. He'd lead the monastery wisely.
I'd like to know about Nevlas.
Nevlas manages the monastery's property. He doesn't have the most experience, but his drive and heart are pure. His faith firm,
각각의
and his
장점이
ideas
있네.
rational. Although perhaps he's too keen to change our routines here, which many brothers don't like.
I thought politics weren't part of the monastic
그니까
way of life.
여기도
You're
똑같구만.
right. But we know nothing besides the monastery, and the abbot's decisions can influence our entire life. Some of the brothers take it very personally.
Who sees that his heart
Brother,
네?
where were you during Mass? Don't tell me you didn't know that Holy Mass is the
저 그-
foundation on which your life here is built.
밥 먹을 때는 걔도 안 건드린다.
I had other affairs that needed to be attended to immediately. It will never happen again.
Brother,
아!
save your excuses for someone else. This
죄송합니다.
is your first warning. Don't do it again.
Any delay in
근데 이거 언제까지 먹어야 돼?
but this very obedience means that God
넌 이게 맛있냐?
delay for the obedience given to superiors is given to God. For
어, 뭐야, 나 숯불고기야?
with an ill will and murmurs, not necessarily with his lips, but simply in his heart.
아니 잠깐만.
Not be acceptable to God.
나 쓰러졌어.
You've got a strong constitution. Anyone else would have certainly died.
뭐지?
What?
Let me tell you a little story. Once upon a time, there was a young boy.
누가 나한테
He
독탄
was
건가?
lost and miserable. He had no future. He was tempted by his friends into doing some foolish things, but he wasn't truly bad, because when it came down to it, he ran away rather than keep doing foolish deeds. His former friends didn't take kindly to that, though, and wanted to punish him. So they sent a hunting dog to find him and rip his throat. The boy wasn't stupid, though, and he knew that the hound was coming. He poisoned some food, and when the hound showed up, he gave it to him. He didn't expect the beast to live, but it did. And all of a sudden, the boy was sorry for what he tried to do. So he offered to make a bargain with the hound.
It was you that poisoned me.
Don't take it personally.
응?
Kill or be killed.
뭐야?
You know, we're both pawns in someone else's game. They have plans for us.
아니 얘가
Don't have
왜
to
나를 죽이려
use
하지?
us.
어이가
Just
없네.
forget all about it and go our
준네
own way.
당당하네 약 타놓고.
I was a bandit, and I was at Nyhoff. I've robbed and stolen, but I swear to God
근데-
I've never in my life slain innocent people. What I saw at Nyhoff made me realize my life was worth shit, but I still had a chance to change for the better.
어?
Here in the monastery, I've had plenty of time to
내가
think
뭐
things
했는데?
over, but then you showed up and fucked it all up.
So the evildoer changes his ways and finds God. What exactly are you proposing?
Both of us can leave this place. You can go back to your people, and I can go somewhere where I can live out my life in peace.
뭐야 너
No one will
파이어스가
try to
네가?
kill me. If we work together, we can both get what we want.
너구나. 안토니우스를 죽이시오.
What if I wanted a different option?
You could kill another novice, I suppose. If news of the murder got out from the monastery, my former friends might believe I'm dead. But I'm offering you a solution that doesn't require any killing. Before we make a run for it, we'll make it look like someone's killed me. Loads of blood, a tattered scrap of my habit, and footprints leading towards the river. No one will bother looking for my body there. There we'll split up. You go for your bounty, and I'll get as far away from here as I can.
오케이.
Good. Let's do it your way.
Good. I'm glad that despite our initial discord, we could reach an agreement. Here, take something to calm your stomach. Now we'll need the keys to the monastery and some blood to make the tracks.
당신은 또 뭐 할 건데?
What are you going to do?
I need to get ready for a long journey. Prepare supplies, get some normal clothing somehow. That sort of thing. You can escape in that habit, but I need to vanish as fast as I can.
What do I need the keys to the monastery for?
How else will we get out? This place is practically a prison.
Getting the keys won't be easy.
I know, but Brother Salarius is a reformed thief. I'll bet he still has a few lockpicks lying about. If you know how to use them, they'll be worth finding. Or there's the hard way. Steal the keys from the prior. He carries them with him at all times.
They both sound hard to me. But needs must. And where am I supposed to get my hands on blood in a monastery?
You'll find a parchment in the kitchen with a list of
부엌에
ingredients,
가면은
all the things they're ordering. Add blood for making soup to the list. And when it's delivered the next day, take it before anyone notices it's even come.
All right,
Okay.
that's everything I need to know. I can get started.
Excellent. Come and see me once you have everything. And try to be as fast as you can. And Gregor, thank you.
일단은 피를 어디서 잠깐만 추가하지? 좀 어려운데 잠깐만. 아니 일일 계획이 뭔데? 일일 계획 알려주고 해야지. 일일 계획을 하지. 안토니우스. 안토니우스다.
Praise be to Christ, brother.
아, 안토니우스. 아, 오케이. 피를 구하시오. 피.
When they come out from prime in the morning, let them labor at whatever is necessary until about the 4th hour. And from the 4th
먹자.
after the 6th hour, having left the table, let them rest on their beds in perfect silence. Or if anyone may perhaps want to read, let him read to himself in such a way.
어디서 구하는 거지? 잠깐만.
Let none rather early.
열쇠를 얻거나 자물쇠를 따시오. 안토니우스가 파이어스였다. 하지만 나는 그를 살리겠다. 하지만 그런들은 다른 사람을 죽었다는 사람을 누구든 내 편에서 먹겠다. 소대에 빠져나가고 싶지 않아. 열쇠나 락핏이 필요하다. 셀라리우스 형제. 요독. 시스킨. 닫아봐. 여기가 주방인 것 같죠? 내일 피가 도착할 때까지 기다리라고? 이건 뭐야? 아주 어려워. 열기. 여긴 어디지? 여긴 뭐 하는 데지? 미치기. 오, 구운 닭고기. 피랑 그 열쇠를 구해야 되거든요. 피랑 열쇠를 구해야 되는데 셀라리우스 형제가 어디 있어? 여기 뭐 하는데요? (2층에) 있나? 여기 없을 것 같은데. 여기는 뭐 하는 데지? 조그마네. 오, 요런 데가 있구나. 휴. 스티브.
Brother,
네.
what are you doing here? Shouldn't...
네.
You're right, brother.
This is your second warning.
저 뭐 하면 되나요? 이 사람이 감독관인가? 나 뭐 앉아서 뭐 해야 되는 거지?
Servut.
뭐 미사해야 되는 거야? 여기서 공부해야 되는 거야? 네블라스 수사. 이 사람이 네블라스구나. 여기 연금술하는 데고. 수도원 후당하러 가서 이사 이슈. 아, 여기구나, 여기. 네블라스.
I'm Gregor, a novice.
I know. I saw you at the ceremony. My name is Nebulus, and I'm the provost here. I'm in charge of the monastery's property, as well as handling trade with the outside world.
That means you get to leave the monastery.
No, not at all. I just write lists and send them out.
오늘 일과 때문에
I'm here
왔습니다.
to work.
Excellent. I've been waiting for you. There's the alchemist's laboratory. You'll find ingredients in the chests next to it. Today's task, 2 cockerel potions. Once you finish them, you'll find me somewhere nearby. Don't forget to let me know when you're done so I can check them.
오케이. 자, 읽기. 연금 각성 물약을 만들어야 되거든요. 각성 물약. 각성. 중류주 지오줌풀 한 줌. 중류주 지오줌풀 박하 2줌. 1. 그리고 박하를 갈고 가마솥에 넣고 중류주 지오줌풀 박하. 중류주 중류주. 잠깐만, 재료는 어디 있어? 선생님, 재료는 어디 있어요? 붕대, 죽기, 죽, 여기도 죽. 이건 뭐지? 죽. 여기 있나? 아, 여기 있구나. 박하, 지오줌풀. 시작. 이거 다음 페이지 못 넘기나? 증류주 넣고 박하를 갈고 박하를 가마솥에 끓이고 모래시계 한 번 더 끓이고 박하를 갈고 박하 이게 잠깐만 접시 풀무 박하 그리고 이거를 풀무 증류주 그리고 이 사용 아까 2개 하나, 둘. 바카를 갈고 바카 갑시다. 바카 간 다음에 바카를 가마솥에 넣고 한번 하고 끓입니다. 풀무. 그리고 오줌풀 이거를 하나 넣고 끓입니다. 풀무 모래시계 두 번만 끓이면 되겠죠? 한 번 더 끓여. 그리고 약병 가마솥 됐나? 하나 더 해야 되는 건가? 의문에 물려 이러고? 뭐지? 버려. 이거 먹어야지. 맞는데? 그대로 했는데? 다음 페이지. 여기에 바카랑 오줌풀. 바카를 그럼 증류주 그리고 바카를 사발 한번 바카를 그리고 갈아줍니다. 그리고 가마솥에 넣고 끓입니다. 풀무 사용 지오 오줌풀을 넣고 모래시계 두 번 끓일 때까지 풀무 모래시계 한번 두 번 그리고 약병 됐지? 됐나? 소지품. 각성 물려. 아니. 아. 아, 이게 있구나. 오케이. 잠깐만, 각성 물려. 각설 물려. 이건데? 왜? 잠깐만. 아닌가?
Talk to
선생님?
me, brother.
그
Tell me about yourself.
I'm the provost of this monastery. It's my job to ensure the monks live a humble life and that any surpluses go to the poor. But in reality, I spend all my time making sure my brother's gluttony and the construction of a new church don't swallow up the few resources we have left.
I'm interested in the election of the new abbot.
You're not alone. Everyone's so worked up about that they spent no time considering how they could make the monastery a better place now.
Why? What's wrong with it now?
Many brothers think more about their stomachs than prayer. The older brethren bend the rules of the
이미
order to make them
부패했네.
fit their interests. So, to balance the scales, they want the novices to lead exemplary lives. Sin abounds here, just as in the outside world.
What sins are you talking about?
The scripture says, "Let he who is without sin cast the first stone." I'm sorry, Gregor, it's not my place to speak about the sins of others.
넵.
Tell me something about how the new abbot will be elected.
A new abbot has to be elected once the old one dies. All the brethren can vote, with the exception of novices. The abbot's crozier will be conferred on whoever is chosen, and he'll take the vow. When he becomes abbot, a monk spends most of his time dealing with politics outside the monastery, instead of actually leading the monastery.
여기서도
But he
반장
still maintains a
선거하는데
fundamental influence on life here.
여기서도 정치가
Can you tell me
파헤치네.
about Abbot Peter?
Peter's wise in the ways of politics and a good shepherd, but as you've already heard, he's old and infirm. The other brothers see him with one foot in the
관에
grave.
한 발
But
걸쳤대.
I still have hope for him. But you, brother, don't let yourself get involved in the games of your superiors. Could you help me with something?
With what?
뭔데요?
I'm interested in medicine, and I know there's a cure for the abbot's ailment. With your help, I could find out the details, and together you and I could give old Peter a few more years to do good. What do you say?
필요한
What do you
게
need me for?
In order to get the recipe for this medicament, a few rules will need to be broken. Now, you know, most of the brothers believe every illness is a message from God. It's
너무한데?
not our place
병
to
걸리면 그냥
deny
가라는
His
소리
will.
아니야?
I, however, think if God sent us not just illnesses, but also the medicine to cure them, then it's our duty to relieve people of their suffering. The cure for Abbot Peter's illness could be contained in one of the books in our library, but it will certainly be amongst the libri prohibiti, the forbidden books, those we aren't permitted to read.
왜
Why are
금지된
they
거지?
forbidden?
Because they contain occult and demonic practices, witchcraft and all manner of evil. Or so some people claim. It's nonsense, of course. This is nothing but a book of medicine.
이냐 이교도가 썼다는 말 한마디로
Ibn Sina, also known as Avicenna, is universally acknowledged to be a wise man. But here, at some point, someone decided his book is the work of a Saracen devil and must be kept under lock and key. Since then, no one can even talk about the book. But the three wise men were from the East, were they not?
어디
Where can I
찾을 수
find
있는?
it?
In the library, there's a large cabinet with a lock on it. The forbidden books are inside. You'll easily recognize what you're looking for.
큰
The
캐빈이
cover has not only a Latin inscription, but also Saracen letters. Bring it to me, but leave the other books there. No one will notice if one book disappears, but if more were to vanish, someone would certainly begin to look into it, which is exactly what we don't want.
Is there anything you can tell me that would help?
There's a key to the cabinet in the prior's chambers. The librarian should have another one, or you can acquire some lockpicks. But I can't tell you where or how. Perhaps Brother Salarius could help.
Why can't you do it yourself?
Because I'm one of the highest-ranking monks here. and one day I'd like to become abbot. Can you imagine me crawling around in the black of night searching?
그러니까 내가
for
더러운 일을
forbidden
하는
books?
소리 아니야.
You could just ask for it.
Do you honestly think I haven't tried? Unfortunately, librarian Cyril is a stubborn ass.
I'm ready.
One more important thing. There's always someone in the library during the day.
밤에 가야
To
돼 또.
pass unwatched, you'll need to go at night. It's locked, but I'm sure you'll manage to get in. They say Brother Solarius understands locks, but don't tell him why you need it. Once you have the book, bring it to me, and I'll then use it to make Peter's medicine. We'll soon have the election of the abbot over and done with.
오케이.
Ah,
물약.
I finished my work.
show me what you've... Brother, what will become...
아니
Talk to me, brother.
그럼 일과가 오후 4시 오후 예배, 오후 6시 저녁 식사. 오후 4시 지금 11시네. 잠깐만. 지금 10시. 9시 반이구나. 잠깐만. 그러면은 B, N, B. 해당 오면 네블레스 형제가 갑니다. 도서관 오면 사서 형제가 갑니다.
What would you like?
Listen, brother. Is there anyone in the monastery who can help me get hold of something... well, something that's not so readily available?
I can't help you there.
셀라리우스가 어디 있어? 셀라리우스 도서관. 일단 도서관 제 일정이 도서관 지금 가서 업무하는 거거든요. 도서관 업무 여긴가? 여기가 도서 업무인가? 수도사 잠깐. 읽기. 사서 형제가 감독. 사서 형제가 어디 있어? 닫아.
Ah, Gregor, talk to me.
필사실에 작업하러 가시오. 필사실 여기 아닌가? 딴 데인가? 셀라리우스다.
Praise be to Christ, brother.
이 사람이구나.
I'm looking for something a little, unorthodox.
And what would that be exactly?
I'm looking for lockpicks.
Lock picks. And what would you like those for?
I'd like to practice opening locks, just for the fun of it.
Just for fun. What do you desire?
I found this piece of parchment. It looks like it's been ripped out of a book.
I've no idea. Why don't you ask Brother Librarian?
I'm looking for some.
And what would...
I'm looking for.
Luck?
What's it to you? Do you have some or not?
Peace, brother. There's no need to get all worked up. So you heard I used to be a burglar, did you? I put it all behind me as soon as I took the vows. But I do have a few lockpicks left. I'll trade them for food. Get me a bite to eat.
Let's talk about.
프레첼. 비가 오십시오. 잠깐만. 여기 위가 그거고 여기 같은데? 이쪽이 아니야? 여기는 식당이고. 여기다. 이 사람? 이 사람? 이 사람?
The forbidden books must be in that cabinet.
누구지? 아, 네, 죄송합니다. 아, 여기 이게 그거구나. 도서관. 이 사람이구나.
What is it, brother?
I'm here to work.
Good. This is most likely the first time you've ever done this in your life. But it's easier than you think. Just a bit of practice and learning Latin. Here's the original, and here are the blank parchments on which you'll copy what you read in the original. Is that clear? Then you may begin, and try not to make a mess of it.
식당에 앉은 뒤 필사를 시작하시오. 책상이 어딨지? 요건가? 이렇게인가? Holy shit! 아무거나 써 그냥. 와, 재미없어. 세상 재미없다 진짜. 개 재미없겠다 이 생활. 끝났나? 오케이. 제출.
Oh no.
오케이. 그리고 또 뭐 하면 돼? 이제 저녁 식사까지 놀아도 되는 건가? 오후 예배. 오후 예배. 이거 하고 딱 요렇게 요쯤에 이거 하고 그리고 저녁 때 그거 하면 되겠죠? 음식 훔쳐가지고 애비 들여 갑시다. 나도 여기 서면 되는 건가? 아멘. 여기 뭐 줄 맞춰야 되는 건가? 저 어디서 보내. 그냥 보내. 7시부터 자유시간이거든요. 여기 점호 없겠지 여기는? 저녁 점호 없겠지? 밥 먹으러 가자. 밥 먹으러 가.
The abbot should always remember what he is and what he is not, and should know that more is permitted.
잠깐 밥 어떻게
More
먹지?
is required. Let him make no distinction of persons in the monastery.
Brother?
Let
네?
Brother
him have
Nevelis
one
says
more
that you
than another,
didn't finish your work
unless
in the
he
herb.
one
아니요.
finds
아니 그게 아니라
good works or in obedience. And
You're
let
right,
him
brother.
not shut his eyes to
Now,
faults
this
of
is your-
offenders, but
Oh.
since he
Very
has
well,
the
brother.
authority, let
아니
him
그림 하나상이
Now,
어서
show
오세요.
me what you have
by
on
the
you.
roots as soon
아 뭐야 이게 또. 다 꼬였다. 잠깐만. 하루 동안 있어야 돼? 아니 캐스트 해야 되는데. 조졌다 이거. 다 실패하겠는데 이러면은? 잠깐만. 내 예상과 좀 많이 달라지는데. 새벽 4시? 새벽 4시면은 오씨 깜짝이야. 오, 엄마 깜짝이야. 슈번 봐.
While I was locked up, someone was making quite a racket in the cellar. Blind drunk, I'm...
이게 뭐지? 여긴가?
I'm Gregor and I'm new.
I know. I saw you in the church during the ceremony. I have a feeling we'll
저
be
얼굴이 안
meeting
보이는데요,
again
스님.
soon, and often. You see, I'm a circator.
What does that mean?
I make sure everyone observes the rule, does their work, and that everything is the way it should be.
약간 선도부 역할
It's
하시는
not the
건가?
way it should be?
Then we're authorized to mete out punishment. But certainly
아이,
you won't
그럼요.
require correction, will you, brother?
저는 깨끗한 사람입니다. 여기 뭐야? 시스킨.
My name's Gregor.
You can call me Siskin. Now, are you here of your own free will, or is this a punishment? Although it's not important. Welcome to purgatory.
Did you say purgatory?
You'll see soon enough. Soon enough.
하이어스를 찾았거든요. 찾기는 찾았는데 잠깐. 뭔 일이지? 왜요? 무슨 일이시죠?
What do you desire, brother?
Brother, I've a favor to ask, and I think you're the man to help me with it. Or you used to be, before you came here.
I see. So it's the dodgy sort of favor, is it?
어, 네.
Well, yes. I need to get hold of the keys to the monastery.
That won't be easy, I can tell you that straight off. The prior always keeps the keys close by him. So how exactly do you imagine I could help?
Could you take the keys off him?
가능?
Rob the prior? You've got to be joking.
You wouldn't be doing it for free?
Then what could you possibly pay me? I'm done with my thieving, and you'd have to offer me a whole lot of groschen to change my mind.
How much would you want?
A princely sum.
200? 200이면 뭐
This is no
껌값이지.
trifling matter.
That much? Where am I supposed to find that much coin? No one here has any money.
Precisely. But no groschen, no theft.
내가 얼마 있지 근데? 아씨 영혼이 있네. 큰 돈 많네. 이게 뭔데 여기 들락날락거려 이 사람들? 오케이 피가 드네. 가자. 자라 가자. 침대 가자. 침대 가야 돼. 걸리기 전에. 감독관님한테 걸리기 전에 침대 가야 돼. 여기가 아닌데. 여기인가? 침대 가야 돼. 이쪽이 아닌데? 누워야 돼 지금. 내 일정이 언제부터지? 일과가? 몇 시부터냐? 와 오전 3시부터. 홀리 쉣. 지금 5시 6시네. 5시고 매일 일과. 아침 식사. 그러면은 아침 식사까지 버텨. 아침 식사하고 안토니우스한테 피 주면 되거든. 피 주고 그 다음에 열쇠를 얻어야 되는데 밥 먹으러 가. 아침 잠깐만. 일단은 열쇠를 얻거나 락픽.
Peace be with you, brother.
음식 가져다 주면은 뭐 준다고 했거든요. 무. 먹을 거 없나? 롤빵, 치즈. 오예. 수도원 열쇠. 개꿀. 뭐야 이게 여기 있네?
The rule of Saint Benedict.
밥 좀 먹은 척 합시다. 먹는 척 합시다 이거.
Idleness is the enemy of the soul. Therefore, the brethren should be occupied at certain
한 2숟갈 먹어.
manual labor and again hours in
배부르다. 배가 부르네. 저 그러면 먼저 일어나 보겠습니다. 예.
Easter until the calends of October.
식사 맛있게 하십시오.
Come out from prime
Brother?
morning
왜요?
from labor
Where were you
whenever
during
is
Mass?
necessary until about the 4th hour. And from the 4th hour until
죄송합니다.
about
You're right,
6th,
brother.
let them apply
This is your
themselves
first
to read.
warning.
알겠습니다.
After After the sixth hour
씨, 저
having
무섭네.
left
제일
the table,
무섭네.
let them rest on their beds in perfect silence.
이 사람인가? 아, 시스킨이네.
Want to read, let them
안토니우스가 예 루카스.
disturb anyone else. Let none air be said
봐요.
rather early at
어,
the
여기다.
middle of the eighth hour, and
What troubles you?
what work has to be done until vespers. We
I have everything we need for the escape.
be assigned
사람 있는데 다 했어. 이게 뭐야?
Excellent. Straight after Vespers, we'll meet in the dormitory.
어,
We'll have to get it all done before the monks have
오케이.
finished dinner.
What exactly?
We're going to prepare a little riddle they'll never solve.
저녁
And
기도
why at
이후.
mealtime? Because we need the dormitory as well as the church to be empty.
아, 이스터 에그.
Do you follow? Take everything with you and don't forget the keys.
Good. Once evening mass ends, I'll be in the dormitory.
To that end, we think that the times for each may be prescribed as follows.
자, 이렇게 하면은
From Easter until the
저녁 미사가 몇 시죠?
Emperor is
저녁
necessary
미사가
until about the fourth hour. And from the fourth hour until about
7시.
6, let them apply themselves to reading.
7시 이후. 오케이.
Having left the table, let them rest on their beds.
자, 7시 여기에 여기 가서 7시까지 있읍시다. 그러면은 사람들이 오겠죠? 6시, 7시. 대기해. 한무 대기해. 다 땡땡이 쳐. 일과. 안 해. 접어. 때려쳐. 난 여기에 있을 제목이 아니야. 어? 왜? 중간에 걸렸어? 아! 선생님!
Brother Neville
오우씨,
says
선생님?
that you didn't.
죄송합니다.
You're right, brother.
This is your second warning.
아,
Brother
알겠습니다.
Cyril mentioned.
죄송합니다.
You're right, brother.
Now this is your third.
아이, 더는 못 참아.
I've had enough of this.
You dare resist.
Yes, brother. That's
안 해.
I'm resisting punishment.
마음대로 해.
You failed to complete your trial period as a novice. You are hereby banished from the order of Saint Benedict.
Oh.
Be gone at once.
오케이. 안 해. 나도 이 짓거리 더 이상 못 참아. 안 해. 때려쳐. 됐어. 뭐 걔 알아서 나오겠지 뭐. 하지마 하지마.
What? Hey, you!
왜요?
Halt! Surrender! Now I'll teach this definite.
아니
Are you pulling my pit?
But I was just.
여기 내 물건이 있는데 말이야. 없네. 뭐가 이렇게 많냐? 뭔지 모르겠지만 잘 가져갈게. 됐어.
The monks got no business.
그럼 나 이제 뭐 해야 돼? 그런가? 어? 어떻게 해야 되지? 잠깐만. 내가 원하던 건 이게 아닌데? 이런 결말이 아닌데 내가 원하는 건. 조금 나면 어떻게 해요? 조금 나면 다시 해야 되나? 설마? 아닌가?
You don't belong here. Leave right now.
여기서 7시까지. 버텨. 버텨. 몰래 버텨.
You've been looking around.
Oh.
It's jail for you. Are you put? Aye, right. Surrender.
도망가. 잠깐만. 잠시만요. 선생님들. 잠시만. 비켜주세요. 잠깐만. 오야 잠깐만. 잠깐만 선생님. 선생님들. 선생님. 선생님. 항구.
It's jail for you. And I hope
Jail it is then.
just the accommodation.
7시까지 버틸 수 있나 했는데 이건 안 되네. 이 게임에 유도리가 없네. 유도리가. 진짜. 자유도가 좀 없구만. 에이씨. 인생 다이나믹하다 진짜. 멈춘 거 아니지? 멈춘 거 아니라고 해줘 제발. 다행이다. 네, 나갑니다. 여긴 어디냐? 여기구나. 만복도. 이건 빵이나 먹읍시다. 치즈도 좀 먹고. 빵도 먹고. 그리고 배낭에서 다 가지고 와 그냥. 어차피 끝났어. 그리고 관통화살, 후만활. 버려. 다시 돌아왔다. 수납장은 무슨 지금 쫓겨났구만 지금 무슨. 이제 어떻게 하지? 나 잠이나 좀 자야 될 텐데. 내 곁엔 너뿐이구나, 알비라크. 내 옆에 너만이라도 있어서 다행이다. 난 사람은 다 버려도 진짜 너만큼은 나 버리면 안 돼, 알겠지? 잠이나 잡시다. 그래. 여관 주인이 어디 갔지? 마을 사람, 마을 사람, 마을 사람, 마을 사람. 자물쇠. 아직 출근 안 했구나. 이제는 어떻게 해요? 그러면 이제 기다려야 돼요? 기다려야 되는 건가? 이거? 퀘스트가 안 깨지는데? 이름 내가 직접 들어가서 죽여야 되나? 어떻게 해야 되지? 여관 주인.
I hope
거래.
Coming.
Is there somewhere
Aye. For how long?
하루요.
just the one?
No problem.
Here you go.
You'll like it here. God be with you.
이러면은 잠깐만 퀘스트를 진행을 안 될 것 같은데 어떡하지? 이런 케이스도 있나요? 이런 케이스도 가끔가다 있을 것 같긴 한데 난 이제 어디로 가야 되지? 횃불. 다른 수련 수사를 죽여야 된다고? 이거 어떻게 해야 되지? 찾아봐야 되나? 퀘스트 진행이 안 되는데 이렇게 되면은. 뺑이요? 어떻게 이걸 뺑이 돌아? 제가 직접 죽여야 되네요? 그냥 들어가서? 들어갈까? 뭐 들어가고 싶은데? 담임 액션. 오, 아, 이렇게 되면 어떻게 되지? 밥 먹고 생각하죠. 수련수사를 죽여야만 한다. 그래야만 수도원에서 수련수사가 죽었다는 소문을 듣고 도적들이 내가 파이어스를 죽였다는 걸 믿을 것이다. 수도원에 들어가기 전에 문지기 수사 옆에 있는 개척에 대해서 내가 직접 편한 대로 하는 거라고요? 잠깐만. 그냥 가면은 없나? 어디로 가야 되지? 어디로 오라 했지? 죽이면은? 음. 아, 대충 다른 수사 죽이고 몰래 가서 말 거는 방법도 있고. 어떻게 하지? 잠깐만. 그러면은 다 벗어보죠. 이거 있고. 말씀드린 것 같은데.
What was...
What was that noise?
If I kill someone, I'll need to disappear before they're found and panic breaks out. And I'll probably never be able to return.
Okay. 다 자나? 한 명만 이렇게 떨어지는 애 없나? 갑자기 암살 게임 됨. 아무도 없냐? 아무도 없네. 진짜로. 한 명은 적어도 있지 않을까? 한 명도 없어? 오씨 깜짝이야. 오씨 깜짝이야. 오 깜짝이야. 오 깜짝이야. 오 개놀랐네. 오 깜짝이야.
Hey, you! What are you doing?
아무것도 아닙니다. 저 가보겠습니다. 오씨, 깜짝 놀랐어. 진짜 깜짝 놀랐어. 와, 아니. 가자. 봐서 이거. 와. 사사오 근처 늪의 장소. 오케이. 아, 조금 새드 엔딩이에요? 상관없습니다. 그가 또한 운명일 수도 있어요, 저에게. 강을 건너야 되는데 이 강을 잠깐만 여기서 건널 수 있나? 못 건널 것 같은데 이렇게 가야 되는구나. 여기도 못 갈 것 같은데. 아니 이거 또 꼈어? 잠깐만 넘어봐. 야야 넘어봐 좀. 넘어봐 좀. 여기서 여기 넘어서 반대쪽이었지. 이쪽 가가지고 못 넘어가냐? 여기 넘어갈 수 있겠나? 오야 넘어갔다. 오케이. 여기서 좌회전. 이쪽인가? 아닌 것 같은데. 잘못 온 것 같은데 왜 물이 나오지 근데? 아 맞네. 쭉 가면 되겠다. 근데 얘네는 뭐 이런 데서 만나자고 그냥.
This looks like the place they were talking about.
여긴가? 신호 사용. 그냥 퍼즐을 사네. 누가 나 깨우나? 오 졸고 있어. 여기서 졸고 있어.
Morning, sunshine. Hope we didn't wake you. Kurva. You have to sneak up on
야발.
the thieves. We are thieves. Besides, we had to make sure you weren't followed or trying to lead us into a trap.
어허, 그 칼
But enough of
내려놓으시지.
this chit-chat. Let's get down to business. We heard there was some trouble at the monastery. Question is, was it the right sort?
뭐야?
Did you do that job we agreed?
그럼 했지.
Do you think I'd be sitting here if I didn't do it?
How should I know? The world's full of idiots.
It's done.
You've got proof?
어?
I didn't find anything unusual on him except for a lot of coin.
I'd say that's unusual for a monk, wouldn't you?
Well,
Have you got it on you?
3,000원? 아니요.
I don't.
So, to sum things up, you were supposed to kill Pius and bring me proof. You've got no proof. You didn't kill Pius, and you're trying to take me for a fucking fool. We're done.
Wait.
3,000원은 좀 에바지.
Kill him.
아니? 야,
God almighty.
해.
Here
싸워.
again. Enjoy this.
야, 잠깐만. 오, 야. 오. 오, 야, 잠깐만. 근데 한 명씩. 한 명씩 얘들아 한 명씩. 잠깐만. 한 명씩. 알겠으니까 한 명씩 하라고. 한 명씩. 아! 아! 아, 잠깐만. 개빡치네. 어디까지 된 거지? 오, 됐다.
Hey, you've no business here.
죄송합니다. 지나갈게요. 저장하고 갑시다. 저장하고 가야 될 것 같아, 내가 볼 때. 가서 여관 가가지고 좀 자서 지금 여관이 열었을래는 건데 안 열었을 것 같은데.
Yeah. Yeah.
주인장 어디 갔어? 아니 잠깐만. 내가 수도원 이거 수도복 입었다고 진짜 오지게 까네 얘네들. 어디 갔어? 마을 사람. 어? 여기는 아닌데? 대기 타다가 저장하고 갑시다. 저장하고. 아까 잠깐만 생각해보니까 아까 10시에 출근한 것 같은데 보니까 애들이 아닌가? 해보니까 출근이 10시던데. 오 다행이다. 근데 저장돼가지고 진짜 다행이다. 저장 안 되고 만약 됐으면 진짜 정신 나갈 뻔했는데.
God be with you.
Have you got?
Aye. For how long?
하루요.
Just
Sure.
지불이요.
You'll like it. Farewell.
나 왜 뚝배기가 없냐? 여기 있다. 걸어서 한 3시간만 자다 갑시다. 3시간만 3시간만 자. 3시간만 자다가 일어나서 밥 먹고 바로 가죠. 일어나. 원기 100 채웠으면 일어나야지. 아까 그놈들 찢으러 갑시다. 양아치 놈들. 3,000원을 내? 3,000원을 내라고? 니네 목숨값이 3,000원보다 더 나가 임마. 안 나가 임마. 3,000원이 얼마나 귀한데. 잠깐만, 스태미너 여기서 떡락했네. 포화 물약이 있나? 도둑 물약. 없네. 포화 물약. 개떡락했네. 왠지 이러다가 가면은 죽을 것 같은데. 스태미너 부족으로 왠지 죽을 것 같은 느낌이 들긴 하는데 가봅시다. 여긴가? 뭐야? 여기다.
This looks like the place they were talking about.
스킵. 스킵.
Do you think I'd be sitting?
How should I?
It's done.
You've got.
He had nothing on him. No coin.
없다고 해보자.
So you wrung his neck and found nothing on him? That's a disappointment, ain't it?
I had nothing either. All the novices have to hand everything over once they enter the monastery.
Right. So you don't even know if you wrung the right guy's neck. I'm wondering if you wrung anyone's neck at all.
Just go there and ask around. Everyone will tell you about the murder.
Or I'll walk straight into an ambush, more like.
Forget
it, boy. I have a much better idea. Kill the bastard.
어허, 그냥 나를 죽이고 싶은 거네 이 친구는. 오 잠깐만. 야야 잠깐. 오 뭐야? 야야야. 아니 잠깐만. 왜 나는 총 컴 안 켜요? 아니 왜 나는?
You're dead. Where could he banish you? He must be his.
일로 와봐.
I'm gonna enjoy this.
일로 와봐. 너 이제 혼자야. 가능해? 나 가능해?
That didn't work out very well.
아니 새끼들
How do I find out where their camp?
챙깁시다. 이상한 주사위?
Maybe I can find a clue on their bodies.
돈 되는 거 다 챙겨. 진짜 한 주먹거리도 안 되는 놈들이. 그거 그냥 덤비겠다고 그냥. 선생이 어디 있지? 어디였더라 그냥? 기억이 안 나네. 여기였던 것 같기도 하고. 갑시다 그냥. 걔 죽는다 해서 뭐 엄청 뭐가. 어떤 풍문이라도 아는 사람이 있는지 물어봐야겠다고? 사사오에 또 가야 돼 그러면은? 수도원 사사오. 이러면 또 여기 지금부터 다시 시작해야 되는 건가? 사전조사를 다시 해야 되는 건가? 아 그냥 3,000원 줄 걸 그랬나? 갑자기 후회가 되는데? 아 3,000원 너무 아까웠는데. 죽긴 그렇지 않아요? 3,000원 주기 좀 아깝잖아. 아니 이게 한두 푼 모은 것도 아니고 피땀 흘려도 모은 건데 그거. 행정관한테 물어봅시다.
God be with you.
There's rumors of a large band of brigands nearby. Have you had any trouble with them?
There's been trouble of all sorts lately, but the last couple of days have been.
낯선 사람들?
People have lost livestock. There's been break-ins, and I keep hearing about strangers hanging around where they aren't wanted.
So it could be bandits.
It could. People claim to have seen lights up at Vranik, but I don't know. The fort was abandoned long before my
브라니?
time.
That's very interesting. Thank you.
May the Lord watch over you.
What's that?
왜요? 뭐가요? 브라니 여기 라드 직경이 어디 있지 근데? 거기 있나? 여기 있다고? 갔다 와야 돼? 갔다 올까요 그냥? 갔다 오는 게 나을지도. 갔다 온 김에 뭐도 좀 팔고 합시다. 또 보고는 해야지 또. 피해. 피해. 온 김에 작물도 판매하고 일거리 다 보고 갑시다. 어차피 작물도 다시 팔아야 돼가지고. 라드 직경이 어디 계실까? 어디 계실까?
What the?
비켜봐. 뭐 떠요, 뭐 떠는. 뭐야?
Sir, I have news, and I'm sorry to say it's nothing good.
After everything that's happened, you have even worse news. That's almost impressive.
I'm afraid so. It's going to happen again, and on an even bigger scale.
You're full of good cheer, aren't you? What exactly will happen?
It seems the Pribyslavitz encampment was just the start, and they're far from defeated.
How did you find out?
I found a recruiting agent who works for them, and let him recruit me.
Ah, God's holy hat. You never cease to surprise me, lad.
And what did you find out?
They have another much bigger encampment in Vranyk near to Sasau.
What do those bastards want? And who the hell are they?
To hurt us? Conquer the region? I'm not sure yet, but I can find out.
How?
I'm one of them now. I have their secret sign. I know where their camp is. All I have to do is go and take a look.
That's out of the question. It's too risky.
Sire, compared to everything I went through to get this, it will be child's play. I already passed their test. They trust me.
Then we'll have to attack them before things get out of hand. Ideally, right now, when they're not expecting us. Once we catch that mangy little shit, we can ask him nicely what he wants. But then again, before we attack, it would be useful to have a spy go and scout out how many of them there are and what they're up to.
I don't want you to take any unnecessary risks.
It's much less risky than our raid on Pribyslavitz.
All right then, Hal. Go there and find out how many of them there are and what their plans are, whatever you can. But don't stick your neck out too far.
Yes,
알겠습니다.
Godspeed, lad.
오케이. 말 걸면 뭐 주나?
God be with you. Goodbye.
안 주네. 그리고 우리는 일단은 여기 가서 작물 판매하고 그 다음에 다시 넘어갑시다. 근데 이렇게 일 열심히 하는 사람이 어딨어, 그죠? 이 정도면 진짜 거의 신분 상승해야 되는데.
I'm glad.
판매.
I've got some good.
All right. Good luck then.
이 정도면 됐지? 흥정.
Let's. We agree?
얼마? 220? 25? 30? 오케이.
That's a sum.
안녕?
I've got some. I hope
뭔데?
you won't need them, but just in case.
Thank you.
붕대. 갑시다. 일단 사사오를 가야겠죠? 사사오 가서 근데 나 스태미나는 왜 줄어 있는 거지? 탕약 먹어야 되나? 뭔가 옛날 지도도 이렇게 생겼을까요? 궁금하다. 옛날 지도도 이렇게 생겼으면은 진짜 자세하게 그려놓을 거야. 언제 돼? 빨리 되라. 자, 일단 왔고. 저 산 위에 있는 건데 이쪽으로 가야 되나? 이렇게 위로 가는 걸까요? 위로 가는 게 맞네. 이렇게 위로 가다 보면 나오지 않을까? 뭐 걸렸어? 왜 그래? 비켜. 아, 이거 높구만. 잠깐만. 조금만 더 힘내. 조금만 더. 조금만 더. 그렇지. 옳지. 잘한다. 잘한다. 하나, 영차, 영차, 영차. 내리자. 여기 내리자. 오, 뭐야?
That could be it.
아주 그냥 요새를 지어놨네 여기다가. 입구가 어디지? 이쪽으로 가면 있을래나? 입구가. 뭐지? 입구가 여기 근처 같은데? 여기다, 여기다. 오케이.
What do you want?
들어가고 싶습니다.
Inside, eh? What's the password then?
부탁드리겠습니다.
Get your ass out of here, and don't get any clever ideas. There's a few very good archers keeping an eye on you.
감사합니다.
You're here again.
여기서 뭐 하는 겁니까, 근데?
What's going on here?
The Imperial Short Wool Sheep Fair. Have you got a sheep?
No.
Then bugger off before you get hurt.
아, 되게 뭐라 그러네.
You're here again.
네.
Let me inside.
Inside, eh?
암호. 문 열어!
Password is open the fucking gate or I'll kill you.
Nice try. Look, lad.
까비. 안 통하네.
You're here again.
아, 네. 들어가고 싶습니다.
Inside, eh?
긴급한
Don't
전갈.
waste my time. I'm carrying an important message for your commander.
오케이.
There's been a lot of messages lately.
개꿀.
All right. Come on then. You know where to find Eric, right? He should be in his quarters up on the hill.
딴딴딴. 오. 생각보다 많은데? 혹시 에릭이 어디 있는지?
I need to speak with him.
Oh, him? He'll be somewhere up in the ruins at the top. His armor's that bright, you can't miss him.
여기서 지내는 건 어떠니?
Not bad. I've only been here a few days, but I ain't complaining. Food, booze, and good company. Well, company.
친구 맞지 그러면?
Hey, I'm new here. Can you tell me what's going on?
Just what it looks like. Boozing. What else is there to do? Some stupid fuckers trained to keep up their fighting form. Why bother? With this kind of force, we'll go through any opposition like a knife through butter.
Have you heard anything about what we'll be doing next?
Of course. Early tomorrow
공격?
morning,
어디로?
there'll be a big sortie. Everyone around here knows that.
How did you end up here anyway?
Me? You're a bit green around the gills, aren't you? Me? I'm right at home here, see? Whenever the lords are fighting each other, you'll find me and my trusty sword on one side or the other. Whichever pays best.
꼭대기. 꼭대기.
Not
여기-
only strong outer walls, but inner ones too. This isn't good news. This must be where the commanders are.
To be fair.
이쪽? 여긴가? 여보세요? 여기 누구 계신가요? 이 사람인가?
What do you want?
Kozlik sent me.
Ah, more reinforcements. You're the one from the monastery?
Yes, sir.
So you really killed that turncoat?
Yes, sir.
Well done. I heard about you, and quite honestly, I didn't think you'd succeed. So can you handle a sword?
조금 덜 줄 압니다. 조금.
I'm no master, but I know a thing or two.
Well, I think it's best if we put you to the test.
반익?
Go to our combat master, Vanyek. He'll soon find out what you're made of. Just go downhill, as far as the stockade. His tent is right
이름
next to
되게
the training
낯익는데?
green.
All right, sir.
뭐지? 검술 선생 바니액.
How about you?
Those tents look pretty impressive. These fellows aren't paupers, that's for sure.
이 사람인가? 바니액.
Are you Combat Master Vanyek?
Aye, that's me. What do you want?
I'm Henry. Eric said you'd try me out to see how good I am with the sword.
Ah, another greenhorn. Nice to see Kozlik's doing his job. Mind you, most of the peasants he sends me couldn't fight a pile of manure with a pitchfork. Hey, don't I know you from somewhere? You look familiar.
모르겠습니다.
I've never seen you before in my life.
Really? I'd stake my neck I know you from somewhere. Well, never mind. My memory isn't what it used to be. Too much drink. Or not enough. All right, let's see what you're good for. Have you got a weapon? If not, you can borrow one over there. Now, are you ready?
이기.
Ready as I'll ever be.
All right, let's see what you're made of.
나 우리 대장님도 이긴 사람이야.
What a fucking dolt.
왜?
What a fucking dolt.
뭐야?
Fuck it.
오이. 뭐야? 걔 허접이잖아. 왜 이렇게 힘들어해?
Got me. You're a lot better than most of the fuckers here, lad. Well done.
I've had a bit of practice.
So I see. I'll tell Eric what you've got in you. Don't worry about that. But so you don't think old Vanyek has passed it, I'll teach you one trick you'll be glad to know.
늙었는데?
That's very generous of you.
킥거리는데?
Well, I don't want to take it to the grave with me. All right, listen. Before you start twisting and turning, take a good firm stance with your legs wide apart, like this. As if you're about to let off a huge fart.
I think I've got it. Thanks.
오케이. 525. 개꿀.
I'll ask around. Thanks.
Sir, may I...
What is it?
I went to the fight master as you ordered, and I...
What's the matter? Lost your tongue?
Oh!
I think I know what's troubling the young master. He's surprised to see me here. And the feeling's mutual.
Oh!
When did you start recruiting Radzig's people, Eric?
Radzig?
Indeed.
뭐야?
This boy is very
오씨,
dear to him.
좆됐는데?
And I
큰일
expect
났다.
he's looking for this.
오! 아빠곰!
Am I right, young man?
You bastard.
어! 잠시만요.
It's coming round.
I apologize for the discomfort, but it's for your own safety. And ours, of course. You can count yourself lucky, lad. I'm gonna keep you alive. I'm sure your father will pay a nice fat ransom for you.
어?
My father's dead.
제 아버지 죽었는데요?
That lackey of yours wouldn't even let me bury him.
He doesn't know, Eric. Nobody told him. They told me, a foreigner, but not him. How very inconsiderate. I'm sure you'd rather hear it under different circumstances and from someone else, boy. But beggars can't be choosers. Your father, your real father.
설마.
Is it
에이.
You even know him.
에이.
It's your liege lord,
응?
Radzig Kobela.
에이.
Although,
우리 아빠라고
how
그게?
much can he really care about you? Here you are, a homeless orphan.
근데
and he still has
왜
no
나는
knowledge.
버려진 거야?
Your parents are both dead, aren't they?
그러니까.
I thought so.
그러니까 천민이랑 막
And yet, Radzig still
해가지고
hasn't
그래서
told you the truth.
배달은 그건가?
Could it be that he's ashamed of you? I wonder if you'll want to pay that ransom after all. Well, best not think about that. If your father won't pay your ransom, you have no value to me.
My father's dead.
I understand why you feel that way. My own childhood was not dissimilar. How strange that we should have something in common. But I've delayed long enough. Now it's time for you to tell me why you came here.
I was looking for my father's sword, which was stolen by a certain bastard.
And I found it. But I wonder which father you mean. In a way, it belongs to both.
Doesn't matter who it belongs to. I'm gonna kill you with it.
You're hardly in a position to threaten me. But now I think of it, why not?
가까이 오지 마세요.
When
그
your
냄새입니다.
father, your real father, pays, I'll give you an opportunity to try.
I think that's very generous of you.
Isn't it?
Radzig will crush you, and I'll be there to see it.
I very much doubt it. You spied on our camp. You must realize that your father hasn't a fraction of the forces I've gathered. And now, with the king in captivity, there's no one to levy troops to come to your aid.
Oh.
Even united with Hanush and Divish, your father couldn't raise more men than I have. The only force in this country capable of defeating me is Sigismund's. And he pays me. When he wins, I win. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything. So meet the new Lord of the Realm.
A man like you will never rule here.
Have you never heard of Lord Sokol of Lamberg, or Sahinek the Dry Devil? They fought for your king and plundered the estates of the lords in Austria, just as I'm doing here. Like they say, the stronger dog fucks the bitches. And war is a nasty business.
Sir, it's time.
Now, I'm afraid I have more important business to attend to. I'll leave Udo here to keep you company. And let's hope for both our
오, 센
sakes that your
척하는데.
father pays up. Farewell.
Rot in hell!
Knock some manners into him, Udo. Come on, Eric, let's go. We've got work to do.
아, 그만 때려.
Henry,
누구야?
wake up. Can you hear me?
누구지?
Jesus, that brutally worked you over.
누구세요?
Here. Try to drink.
누구시지?
I thought you'd never come round.
How do you know my name?
Don't you recognize me?
오, 얘 좀 잘생겼는데? 얘 누구야?
Zbyszek.
쥐비식?
You fucking traitor. You throw me to those bastards and then look me in the eye like nothing happened.
Hush! Quiet.
아, 잠깐만.
Maybe we started off on the wrong foot. But I'm your only
아,
chance.
그 저번에 스칼리츠에서 거기 걘가?
So do you want my help or not?
What do you want?
I want to get you out of here. But if you'd rather, I can leave you to rot and get the shit kicked out of you by Ishtvan's bruiser.
왜 날?
Why would you, of all people, want to get me out of here?
I've got my reasons. If not for the good of my soul, then for the good of my purse. It'll cost you a few groschen, and that's all you
돈
have to
달라고?
worry about. You shouldn't look a gift horse in the mouth.
Shouldn't I? Even when it comes from a treacherous bastard who set his cutthroat friends on me when I was trying to bury my parents.
I won't deny we didn't get off to a very good start. But this is a chance to start over and let bygones be bygones.
What about my possessions?
Eric has your things. It would be suicide to try and get to them. Forget them.
Oh, wonderful. So I'm supposed to make a run for it like this?
It'd be better if you wore something to blend in, it's true. But I can't go and get you anything. I'm supposed to be guarding you. So if I leave my post, I'll have to avoid the others just the same as you.
걔
How'd you
뭐야?
propose to do it?
Finally, we're getting somewhere. I know a way you can get out of the fortress without anyone seeing you. I'll untie you, and you'll have to make your own way there. It shouldn't be hard at this time of night. I'll wait for you outside. Afterwards, you'll tell your noble father I helped you so they don't hang me. And naturally, you'll pay me something for the risk I'm taking.
Risk?
내가 볼 때 귀족 아버지 듣고 나서 바로 나한테
Not
도와주는 것
really.
같은데?
What are they going to do with you if they catch you? They want to ransom you, so the worst they'll do is lock you up again. But me, who was supposed to be guarding you and let you escape? Nobody's going to pay no ransom for me, friend.
So what exactly are your reasons?
Nothing you need to care about. Let's just say it's a personal matter.
Look, it's true we didn't get off to a good start.
그치.
But if you expect me to trust
좋게
you,
좋게 얘기하자.
you'll have to trust me too.
Not a day passes without these cutthroats pulling daggers on each other. And I'm the youngest. So they make a
아,
slave
제일
out of me.
약하니까.
A bandit's life isn't quite how you imagined it, eh? My heart bleeds. But you could easily make a run for it on your own. Why bother with me?
Look, I just want to live a normal life. For that, I need peace and some coin. You need to get out of here, and you've got coin. My help won't cost you a tenth of what Istvan would want from Sir Ratzik. Why shouldn't we help each other?
오케이.
All right then. Let's get out of here.
갑시다.
That's what I want to hear. But first, swear you'll tell Sir Ratzik I helped you. And that you'll pay me too.
You have my word. What's the plan?
All right, I'll have to trust you're a man of honor. Now listen, I found a place where you can easily...
445 위쪽 경사지
Down
위에
in the
있는
camp,
캠프
on the slope
아래쪽으로.
above Sasau, there's a place where they throw the waste over the wall. The pile of shit reaches almost to the top of the stockade. All we have to do is jump over and we'll have a soft landing. Then we're free.
Free and covered in shit. So that's all?
Well, first, we both have to get there. We can't let anyone see either of us. I'm supposed to be guarding you and you're... Well, I'm supposed to be guarding you. So we have to keep to the shadows and stay away from prying eyes. I'll go first. There shouldn't be anyone outside in front of the barn. When you're out, go left along by the wall. There are cliffs everywhere, so try not to get yourself killed. I'll wait for you not far from the camp, by the dead tree between the path and the brook. Good luck.
뭐 이제부터 나가야 되는 거야? 잠깐만. 앞에 사람이 있는데? 근데 잠깐만. 장비. 장비 나 되찾아야 되는데 근데 락핏이 없어. 락핏이라도 가져올 걸 그랬나? 여기 안에 있는 것 같은데? 락핏이 없어. 락핏 없으면은 못 하는 건가? 여기 락핏 없어? 나 장비 가지고 가야 되는데? 와, 개발가. 오씨, 개발가. 이거 락핏 구하는 법 있어요 혹시? 락핏 못 구하나? 락핏이 없는데 내가.
What are you doing here?
어! 조졌다.
I'm going to enjoy this.
그러면은 이것부터는 다음 시간부터 합시다. 이거 락피드 없으면은 못 열어요? 아닌가? 락피드 있어도 안 되나?